Hello my friends, Liberty Garden coming to you from the ranch, December 19th. And I'll be taking this telephone post, well, a segment of it that's 8.5 feet long, back to the fencing area. It's too heavy for me to carry on my shoulders. So I'm gonna be putting it in this little cart. You can see the little cart moving, bouncing a little bit. So I'm gonna give that a try, see how that works. I'm not so sure. I may just have to drag it 20 feet at a time or something. But I can't put this one on my shoulders. It's too big. So we made it. Actually, it's about 200 yards. So over there, way over there. Let's see if I can focus this. Right over there, right in the center. There's the other corner brace that I did last couple weeks back. And we're gonna come from there to here's about 100 yards. From there to the truck is about another 100 yards. So it's about 200 yards. And this, as you can see here, this is the double H brace that is all rotted and I'll be removing. So the line comes straight like that from here, and then it makes a little, I would say like about a 15-degree change in direction. That's why they have a double H brace. Comes straight, and then from that, so that first H right there would be connecting to that one over there, and then this second H right here, which changes about 15 degrees in direction, will go connect down that way. So that's why that goes. So that's why there's double H brace here. It's interesting the way these old timers used to kind of find the exact point where that double H needed to go, where the terrain kind of turns and you're not off by putting the brace there. But anyway, so I'm gonna drop this post here, and I'm going to get another one. I need 3. Let's see if I can cut one from here. There's a pretty good boat hook over there, but the boat hooks weigh a hell of a lot more than this post here. So, but I don't have to drag it that long. If I can, I just need to bring the boat hook about 100 yards. It's further down. A very nice tree, and I can get 3 very good posts from that boat hook. It's one of those few boat hooks that's kind of straight. Here's the brace that I finished last weekend. And this one brings together the fence that was coming from that side, and it stopped at this tree. So I used this convenient hackberry as my ending point. So you can see about 200 yards down that way, that's where I began this fence. Well, more than that, but that's a straight line. There's another brace over there. And I've been anchoring it to trees along the fence line a couple of times. There's another one right there, right there, right there. All right, so there's another one right there. A lot of people object to this. I don't like it much either, but it is what it is. I'm working along a meandering creek line. So if I started putting braces every time there's a little turn, I'd be here for the next 10 years fencing. So I use the trees that are conveniently along the fence line to pull from. The thing is that this tree, those staples are not coming out. This tree's gonna eventually eat this wire, all of it, right? Now some people say it will rust and it will break. Yeah, maybe. Then again, I've seen wire sticking out of trees right here, meaning at one time the tree grew from here all the way over to here, and the wire's still plenty strong. So I don't know how much truth there is to the wire rotting, right? I mean, there is no oxygen in there, so there's no further oxidation that I can think of. So it's just like a piece of stainless steel that's inside a tree. I don't know. I don't buy that theory too much that it will rust. Worst case scenario, not all of it rusts at one time. let's say this one breaks here. Okay, you tie it from here, splice it here, pull it together, staple it again. Big deal. So long as the tree doesn't die, you're good, right? No, nothing's gonna happen. So I went from here. There's a slight change in direction from here to there, and I put a brace there. Let's go here. So here it's two bodarks, bodark and bodark. Now this brace, it could be a double H. I just didn't want to put a double H. Save my back from digging another hole. So I crossed it. You see that? You see it's got two strainers, one right there and one right there. So I crossed it. So it's taking pull from here. So this fence is pulling here, and this strainer that goes to here, this wire, anchors the force using this strainer right there. And when I pull from over there that way, it'll pull on this post. It'll transfer the force here and anchor it down here with this strainer, which has gotten a little loose. I just noticed, so I'll make sure I'll make it a little tighter. I got these ratcheting systems here. I'll just ratchet a couple more times. And that's what I'm gonna do. So I gotta go about here before there's another break. I gotta go about 100 yards. And that's where I left the telephone post that I was carrying on the gorilla cart. I need to take another post over there to do another H brace. And then there's another slight turn like that. So it's going like this and then just a little like that. So I'm going to need a double H. I got that good candidate right there. That tree right there. That's a bodark. It's right in the center, right on the fence line. And I could probably cut that one down and use it. It's got a good 3 or 4 posts out of it. Or I can use it in place right where it is. But this is where it gets a little bit, you gotta do a little thinking about it. I also got this nice bodark here, which is nice, but I can get only about 1, maybe 2 good posts out of this one. This is a real nice straight bodark. And right now being almost winter almost already, the sap's all down, so it's a good time to cut them. But here, I can let's see. I can cut this bodark a little bit, but I would be bringing the fence a little too close to the creek line. And this creek keeps eroding, so I don't really care to do that. See, the fence line would be coming straight right there. You can see the post right there. There. And if I use this as a pulling point, which is only about 40 yards, it ain't much. I'm not really getting much by pulling from here. It's just a very short pull. But this post is really good. So I can chainsaw down there. And you can see I can get at least 1 there to the crotch. And then there's at least 2 more posts there. Thinner posts, but they're still bodark. And 6 inches is more than plenty with a bodark tree. So I can get 3 posts out of this bodark, which is all gnarly and along the creek line. I mean, it's a tree that pretty much needs to go. Anything else can be used for firewood. And it's all, it's got a bunch of stuff that it's not very useful. Like this limb right here is not very usable, and that other limb right there is not very usable. So I might just do that. Cut this bodark here into and make me 3 good posts out of it. Maybe a center brace too. I don't know. So that's what I had to do. And then the trick is just moving moving an 8-foot piece of this bodark. It's extremely heavy. But I'll use the little cart. And that's about it, folks. I think I'm gonna call it a day today. The sun's about to set in about 30 more minutes. Thanks for watching.